Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. So here on the Solana chart, we are taking a look at the long-term chart first. And it is important to understand that we are close to the end of a larger rally. At least this is my perspective. And this is from, basically this comes from Elliott wave patterns, from the Elliott wave analysis, which is a method to analyze market sentiment. And if you want to find more about it, just make sure you subscribe. There are plenty of videos here that are published every single day about Elliott wave cryptocurrency structures. So we want to take a look here at the daily chart and just want to explain the move to the upside that started in 2022. Looking at the structure, from an Elliott wave point of view, we always want a 5-wave move. A 5-wave move would typically complete a larger cycle, and the 5-wave move is a move that is in line with the overall trend, and the trend is up, as you can clearly see. We already completed waves 1 and 2, wave 3, wave 4, and the 5th wave is unfolding right now. That is the current assumption. Now, we could say that alternatively, if certain support levels break, either this wave 1 is already complete, a little earlier than expected, but we are already nearly there anyway. And that means the wave 2 already started, which is the correction of this move up. So any move that goes in line with the overall trend, which is up, needs to be corrected, which is what we often call a cryptocurrency bear market, or at least a crash, large correction, or however you want to call it. Or we might say this 5th wave has not even started to the upside, and instead the alternative perspective will come into focus, that this wave 4 that presumably bottomed in August never finished. This would be an alternative perspective. It's not expected at this stage, but we always have to prepare for different outcomes. It's like playing chess. Not sure if you are familiar with that. You probably are, but are you playing it regularly? Some people do, some people don't. But you always need to be prepared for what your opponent might do. And there is not only one scenario, right? So you have to plan. It's like a game plan, having a plan for different outcomes. And only the Elliott wave method allows us to understand different alternative scenarios and then prepare for that because we have the entire chart context. So that means we are, either way, whatever scenario is playing out, the risk is quite high from a macro point of view. And I would still like to see the market go higher in this current cycle before a larger correction unfolds. But what I want to communicate is that this next correction, I don't want to scare anybody, but it could be substantial. But it could be an opportunity because the overall move to the upside looks like a 5-wave move. Okay, that 5th wave could definitely get one more high and it would look better. So I would prefer that. But because we already have, on the macro level, a 5-wave move up, the move to the downside, we can expect this to be corrective, which means it should be an ABC structure. It should be a correction. It should hold a higher low, which would then be a jump-off point and a setup for a long-lasting upside impulse in a 3rd wave that could then take the price to new all-time highs in the next bullish cycle. If we zoom in a little bit further, then you can see there are 2 support areas, Fibonacci support areas. One is located between $163 and $179. Ideally, this one holds. If the market breaks below it, then we have still support between $155 and $133. But below $133, I have to consider that this wave 4 never finished in August, or that the overall move is already complete. Until the price breaks below $133, however, I can assume we are already in the 5th wave and we get one more high. Okay, so these are the areas that we definitely need to watch because of the chart context, and I don't want to get into too much detail, but because of the context, this move to the upside will likely be choppy and messy and a bumpy ride. Yeah, that's the update about Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, make sure you subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.